Good morning, guys. It's Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. And we're heading down to the White House because two prime ministers are coming, Sweden and Finland. Well, Sweden's a prime minister and Finland's a president, so whatever. But they're going to meet at the White House, and then there's going to be either a Marine one or possibly a motorcade to Andrews Air Force Base. We'll be there for that. But the more exciting, interesting stuff that's going to go on today, the truckers have said they are coming to Washington, D.C., incognito. I don't know how you're going to hide a truck, but they're going to come in secretly and occupy DC sometime today after 4 o'clock. We'll see it. If it's there, I'll show it to you. Setting up the stage for the arrival of the prime ministers. That's why there will be no helicopters today. They don't want to blow that stage all over the place. Remember that hole I showed you last week? It's gone. Been replaced by new side. They're taking pictures, so it's likely. Nope, they broke. They broke. He went inside. Windows today. Wow. They got their night scope vision shit and everything on there. Wow. guys, good afternoon. It's after lunch, and I'm kind of tired. I just gave my cousin a tour around Washington, D.C., well, at least around the White House, and we saw the motorcades and showed him the missiles, all the cool stuff. Anyway, now I'm going to go get a bike, and we're going to pedal around a little bit because, like I said, I'm kind of tired, and maybe find something to eat. Hey, we're on a bicycle, woo! And we are heading, we're just gonna bike around the mall today because it's just so pretty out. I mean, it's just really pretty. No agenda, no plan. All my official stuff was this morning. But the Air Force One is somewhere over Canada. Vice President, she has some meeting going on. I don't know what she's doing, but we're not gonna see her again today, probably. Let's just go out and be tourists, and yeah, let's try to find some ice cream too. I could really go for some ice cream. I don't know why, I just want ice cream. So this is a big bump, but back here, guys, this is the new Park Police stables for the Mounted Division of the U.S. Park Police. Can you see it? It's over there. It's going to be really nice. I think a woman donated a ton of coin to take care of the Park Police horses. They were in a kind of beat up, old, rundown 1960s era, only better, slightly better than a bunch of shipping containers. But now they're going to have a Park Police stables and education center. That means those poor horses can learn arithmetic in pure comfort and literature. These will be the smartest horses on the planet. No, actually, I think it's more so you can learn about horses than the horses learning. Anyway, that is the new stables, and I think it's going to be ready sometime later this year, maybe the fall. It should be pretty cool. Yeah, I've got a view of it. Yeah. Okay, and you know what? I don't think we can go any farther down here. I think we're going to run into the Korean War Memorial. Yeah, the Korean War Memorial renovation is down here. They're putting up a wall around the Korean War Memorial with all the names. All the men and women who gave their lives in the defense of Korea are going to be etched in stone, much like the Vietnam War wall. Oh, look over here, they're still rolling out the sod. New sod on these field hockey fields. Or do you just say a hockey field? Because if it's a field hockey field, I don't know. I lose track. English is confusing. All right, so it means we do, however, oh, wait a second. Yeah. Follow the dirt. Somebody made a path around this. I think we can follow it and get to the Lincoln Memorial. That improves our chances for ice cream. It's pretty back here. It's pretty cool back here. It's actually quite warm today. But back here in this thick shade, the temperature isn't quite as bad as it is out in the exposed sun. Oh, tourists, and a big bump. Let's figure out how we're going to do this. I would say when it comes to tourists, we're really close to where we were. Not 100%, but I would say like maybe 80%. I mean, there are just a lot of tourists. There's a lot of buses, a lot of middle school kids on a school trip, etc. But as far as like day-to-day workers downtown, we're still pretty weak. 50% maybe. The work from home ethos is still very strong in the federal government and associated white collar jobs in Washington. So it doesn't feel like downtown has recovered or is as busy as down here is, like the Lincoln Memorial, the areas that you see me pedaling around in. So have we got back to where we were? Kind of, and kind of not. No. Let's go. So it is the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln Memorial, 150th anniversary. And they've got all sorts of just things out here. But see, here's tour groups. Look for the umbrella. Follow the umbrella. Follow the flags. Baby ducks. Baby ducks. Let's mosey this way. It's pretty nice. Now, we can't ride our bike by the Vietnam Wall. That's just disrespectful. But we can get kind of close so you guys can see it from a distance. Oh, little kid. Brilliant. So that's the wall. Over 50,000 names are there. And over here is a memorial for the nurses. This was added just a few years after the wall was put up. And because we had that big nurses march in DC the other day, people have left their little hair bands and script jewelry as a tribute to the nurses. Earlier this week, you may remember that the nurses were marching. So I think a lot of the nurses came by to pay respects to the other nurses. I don't know the significance of a hairband, but I guess many nurses have their hair, tied up. Maybe that's it. Over there's a mussel flight. You can hear the sound of Huey's or bells. But this is actually a really pretty park. It's just underutilized. Most people bypass it, Yeah, they walk down the main reflecting pool and they just skip this. The only people who come over here are the baby geese, goslings. He was giving me the eye, wasn't he? That big goose was like, "What you doing?" Now, if I recall, this pond has bigger fish, maybe even turtles, which have been known to gobble up some of the baby ducks. It's not really a good place for baby ducks, this pond. Oh, there's a helicopter back there. Oh, I can't see it, it's down too low. There's the David's tent. That's the protest tent I showed you, the evangelicals. Guess they moved them down here. I think 17th is closed. Yeah, 17th is closed means the Vice President is in South Court Auditorium. There is an event in South Court today, so they had to close 17th Street. That's a temporary thing. Let's go spin over on the south lawn, just because, why not? Oh, the breeze feels so good. This is that hole that we saw the other day. Remember I showed you last week they dug a hole? Well, the hole is gone now. It's been sodded over, fed with grass seed and all that. Once on white. They still have that porta potty out there for the construction guys. They don't want them in the George Washington bathroom, I guess. And there is the south lawn, very, very green. No helicopters today, but they've already removed the scaffold. They could have, if they had to, gotten a helicopter in here today. They didn't want to just be busy. I guess there was something in the rose garden. Maybe they didn't want to mess up the rose garden. Anyway, that's the truck of unknown purpose. It's always there. I never really see it being used. All right, let's get in the bike lane here and make our way up to the north side of the White House, and then let's go right around with it. Because it's just so nice. We're looking for these truckers, yeah? They're supposed to pop up in about an hour and a half somewhere in DC. Sounds like someone's rocking out over here. There he is. And let's take the road option. There's just too many tourists. Umbrella chasers. There's two people rocking out. This guy's over here rocking. These are the cars that usually park on East Executive, but since they're putting up the new fence down there, they've been kicked out to the street. I don't even know what their signs say. Take a stand. That doesn't really... Take a stand doesn't really put you on one way or the other of anything. There's the White House. Oh, they got some guys out here cleaning the fountains. All the grass they put down this week. Really looks like crap, to be honest. Our first CDU team. Civil disturbance units. A couple police cars set up over here, I think, in preparation for the truckers' arrival. The People's Convoy. Just in case. We should wander about downtown and see if some other streets are blocked off. Down F Street towards Union Station, past Ford's Theater, and the alley that John Wilkes Booth used for his escape. And it's just up here a couple blocks. Oh, can I make this? Yeah, more or less. Light was orange, officer. It wasn't really red. Okay, down here on my right, that's Ford's Theater, that red brick building over there. That's where Abraham Lincoln was shot. And the assailant, boy, I can't even speak today. The assailant, John Wilkes Booth, jumped down on the stage and ran out through a back door to his horse, his getaway horse, which was waiting for him right down here in this alley. So this is the alley that John Wilkes Booth escaped after shooting Abraham Lincoln. And you can see the door back here. Yeah, there's the door that he came out of. And they actually got the whole thing opened up for this tour group. Oh, they let it score. There. That's where Abraham Lincoln was sitting. Those flags. And then Wilkes Booth jumped down onto the stage and made his way out the back. I've never seen his door open. Cool, guys? That's where Abraham Lincoln was. This is the stage. So it wasn't that far of a jump. I think it's kind of a far jump. This is the door that he escaped out of. And his waiting horse took him out and into southern Maryland and over into Virginia. That was cool. Lucky us. We came down the alley at the right time. Now we got to get past this group of tourists, though, unfortunately. I had to run over a couple of them. Ooh, farmer's market. I wonder if the donut guy is here. Remember that from the Christmas market? The guy who had the automatic donut making machine? Ooh. It's a farmer's market. No, tomatoes are not donuts. Flowers are not donuts. Cookies are close to donuts. Microgreens. Ooh, those kind of look like donuts, but they're not the automatic donut guy. Strawberries again, not donuts. Churros, not donuts. Smoothies, not donuts. I don't see the automatic donut making machine. Oh well. Such is life. Hard to know what's still set up. Oh, they have the Memorial Day setup coming now. Oh, okay. So the porta potties have returned. We have the big Memorial Day concert coming on Memorial Day. What's that, a week away? A week and a half? And they're going to have that, like the National Symphony will come out. They'll have a big concert, National Symphony. It'll be on PBS, the Public Broadcasting Service of the U.S. PBS will have the National Memorial Day concert. They have the 4th of July and the Labor Day one as well. There is your capital. Boom. Yeah, we'll just take a look at it real quick because we're on a bike. So yeah, they've got a fence all the way around. It's one of those bicycle rack fences. They had it up for the law enforcement officer memorial. I guess they just didn't take it down. So there's the Capitol. Oh yeah, you can see really well. They're setting up the giant stage. They must keep that in a warehouse and break it out every few holidays. It gets broken out. You know what? We're going to spin by that on the way back down. Let's take a look at this. Let's go up first and see what's going on the other side. We've been visiting college kids, visiting their congressman. There is the Dome. A few Suburbans. The Senate in session, I think. The Senate voted on Ukraine aid today, I think. They've got their ambulance. I was told one of the ambulances had a call earlier today. They look like they're back. I think that's a civil disturbance unit. This vehicle here is filled with bicycles. Not sure though. There's the Dome. Yeah, the Senate is in session. The House is not in session. You can tell by the flags flying above the chamber or not, and also by all the black Suburbans parked out front. Okay, let's spin over the Supreme Court and see what's up at the court. And then we'll make our way back down the hill and keep looking for ice cream. Yep, speak of civil disturbance unit. Here comes one. And let's see what's going on at the Supreme Court today. Answer, not much. Not a whole lot. Another CDU team out here in the shade. They're really smart. Pretty all darn quiet. More people taking photos. Nobody's out here really protesting. I'm going to be protesting if these people don't get out of my way. And there's the court. We've got area closed signs all over the place. Ooh, another group of blue shirts. Let's go over and I'll get you guys a closer view of this tent thingy they're building. Oh, this road's empty of cars. It's easy to go around. I think we're going to go on the sidewalk. It's like a circus tent. I mean, that's what it looks like. Doesn't it remind you of a circus tent? So they're setting up for the National Memorial Day concert out here on the grounds of the U.S. Capitol. This will be a giant bandshell kind of tent where the National Symphony Orchestra will be set up and perform for, actually it's open to the public, to be honest. And if you got PBS, public broadcasting, you'll be able to watch it on television. They also do one on the 4th of July and on Labor Day. Same tent, same setup. It's quite nice. There they are. There's a whole convoy of SOD cruisers. Oh no, it's a motorcade. Is that the Kosovo guy? He's still in town? Yeah, it's Kosovo, it looks like. Meeting congressional leaders. I'm pretty sure it's Kosovo. I can barely see the flag. Yeah, it looks like Kosovo. We saw him yesterday. I thought it was an SOD convoy, but it's just a motorcade.
Maybe we can get in the motorcade. What do you think, guys? Pedal faster. Red light. Ah, there's cars too. Sorry guys, I tried to get you in the motorcade. Oh, now he's turning. There's the National Gallery of Art. Classical building. Over there is the modern art. You know it's modern art because it's got a giant 14-foot blue rooster on the top. This one's got like Monet, Manet, Renoir, all those other ones that you learned to try to impress girls when you were in college. But you know, they're all in here. Anyway, how you doing?
They're expensive.
That's all right. Ice cream sandwich, please.
Ice cream sandwich?
Yeah. Ice cream sandwich. All right, guys, this is the Justice Department, and they are ready for justice. They've got police cars up and down the street here. Oh, my soda is exploding in my hands. Ah. So this is police from the 1st District. That's the district down here. Looks like they're ready for some action. You know, between all the sirens in this town and all the food truck horns and whistles, it's kind of hard to know what's going on sometimes. Just so much noise. So guys, somewhere in DC is the truckers' convoy. They're making their way down from Hagerstown. They could be here in about an hour or so. I decided I'm gonna go ahead and put this video up now, and if I find them later, I'll either go live or I'll release a second video. They're not out right now, but we're gonna be looking for them. That was the rest of the day though. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We're gonna go out tomorrow and do something similar. No helicopters though. Well, maybe we'll find a helicopter. All right, you guys have a good night. See you later.